Fired up.
Fired up.
Fired up.
Fired it up.
Fired up.
What's up, TikTok?
Hello.
How you guys doing? Make sure and leave a comment or something there. If you guys want us to talk about something, we'll do it on the fly. Flip the script, off the script, what we do.
That sounds good to me all day.
It's like all in your word.
Oh,
That's
it's
weird.
all good.
Okay.
For sure.
We're good.
We're good.
I feel the
Tension, the passion. More passion. More passion.
Well, it
more
cooled
energy,
down and we're hot,
more
right?
energy.
Well,
Oh, is that too much?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm still fucking hot. I know I'm a large man, but goddamn.
I'm still waiting on that accent, dude.
Which one?
What you were doing something, right? What you saying something?
Well, let me tell you something, okay?
There we go.
Okay.
What's that, Moby Dick? What is that, the 40s?
Yeah.
1940s?
Okay, let me tell you something. See?
So are we getting this started?
Yeah. We can get it started.
She's ready to start. Let's start the podcast then.
All right. Should I go into it?
Oh,
let's
yes,
get
sir,
into it.
please.
All right, let's do it.
Like Jalen did.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to.
Yeah, it's so funny. And Stu was looking at that thing when I said leave some comments on TikTok. He was like,
Yeah.
if I could see that shit, I would.
You can leave all you want. No one's gonna respond to it.
See?
Hey, he's truthful. You give it that
know,
much.
it's
I
funny.
appreciate that about the Zilla man. The Zilla man.
Leave all the comments you want.
You do everything you want.
Say whatever you want. At
All
this
right.
point.
So what's crack-a-lacking?
Hey, man.
How
I
you
think-
doing? You all right?
Yeah. You know, it's a sad day in American history, right?
You damn right it is.
Man, we might as well. I know this episode's not coming out till next week, but
Well,
we
yeah.
gotta at least broach the subject, right?
Yeah, I mean, where were you at when it happened?
I was in junior high.
And excuse me, we do this. Like
okay.
when 9/11 hit and when the towers started going down and the planes crashing.
Yeah, so
Where were you at?
9/11, I believe in the 7th grade. I'm 99% sure it was the 7th grade. And I was on my way to science class, and that teacher never wore a bra, and like her nipple, we always called her Miss Nipples. And so I was on my way to Miss Nipples class, and I remember walking over there, and even in the car ride, the girl that I carpooled with, she's like, oh my God, the plane's crashed. My daddy's gonna die. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is he on a
Jesus.
plane? And she's like, no, he works for the grocery market. And I was like, I don't understand what's going on. What does this mean? And like, she's just like super sensitive. And I mean, it's hard news, but yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot that day. And at that time, I didn't really realize it. You know, you're only, I don't know how old you are in junior high, but
Yeah.
you know, I didn't realize it. But the older and older I got, now I've made it like this tradition for my kids to really understand the impact of like just human kindness, you know, like people
Right.
showing up and like how tragic that, whether you believe that was a conspiracy, whether you believe it was an inside job, whatever you want, at the end of the day, like I took away from it as a kid when I saw people pulling people out of the rubble, when I saw people, you know, covered in like everything and they're like checking on it or they're crying with each other like in the stores. Like that's what I took away from it at that time. It was just humankind being humans, not caring who you voted for, whether you got vaccinated. It wasn't about that. It was all of us coming together. So that's, but I was
so
in junior
true.
high.
That's so true, dude. The country did really come together. You seen that? Everybody loved cops and firemen, and right then, you know, it was
Yeah.
no all this other crazy stuff that's going on for sure. But
Yeah.
How about you, Joe?
I was in LA 2 weeks. And, you know, Zilla got me a job at Macaroni Grill, and I'll never forget it because I lived in North Hollywood at the time, and Burbank Airport was close enough. I hear planes all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't hear any planes in my room. I had to share a room at the time I moved out here, and I was like I was 24. And he was ex-fucking Ranger, and he just said, they're bombing us, and fucking you turn on the TV and all this shit, and you're just sitting here just like, is this really happening? Like, because there wasn't any conspiracies or anything like that about that right now. You just wanted, you know, you looked at all the families and all the human beings that died for, you know, a really just a despicable act that, you know, what happened on our country, you know, on our soil. So, and then now, you know, you look at it now, 23 years later, right? Yeah, it's 23 years later.
Yeah.
It's
23.
24. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
23.
No,
Yeah, it's
you're right. You're right.
23.
I can't.
So, and you
That's
look
a
at
one.
where we were, how we came together as a country now, then, and where we're at now, and you're like, what the fuck is really going on?
It's like polar
It's really
opposite.
sad. Yeah, it's
like
really bad.
everyone's against each other and
Yeah,
all the things.
it's just sad to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sad day in history, man.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
is.
And like I said, this is gonna be dropping next week, but we're shooting that today, so
for
we
sure.
had to talk a little bit about it.
So God bless all those people that lost families and
God bless
or
everyone
survived.
now. Like, you know, like let's keep progressing, and that's all I got to
That's
say.
you gotta
You know,
go.
like let's keep that going.
Right.
You tell them what's up, Snacks.
So why don't I slide out of that and slide into this. Make sure you go and hit our subscribe button on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the social media platforms.
Oh yeah.
And show us some love, show some comments.
Don't be shy.
We're very happy from what we've been seeing
Yes, for
on Spotify
sure.
and Apple too. So
And there's no excuses. You don't have big hands like me where you can fucking slip and not hit the button and shit. You know what I mean? So just figure it out. Please.
right on.
Too much.
Right, for sure. Do you want to get into flip the script?
Yeah, flip the script.
Let's do it. You want to do that, Mark?
Jalen, you got it?
Yeah, but
Oh, Jalen.
I'm calling him
Jalen
Jalen Rose
Rose
today because he's got
Thanks,
his
man.
Jalen Rose
That
jersey on.
Michigan 5 when Gerald Ward is a baby.
yes, Joe used to wear this as a kid, and I've been wearing it as an adult for about a week.
On everything I love, his athletic white T-shirt is bigger than that jersey. That's funny.
It is. It is.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so we got 4 different flip the scripts today. Here's the first one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, speaking of Trump,
I hate to laugh about it, but
Vice President Harris. Let's
Yeah.
get into it.
That just happened last night, right?
right. And you talked to me, and I started watching it, and I was telling everybody when I came in, I'm going to say the same thing. I just can't watch Trump talk, and I just think about Shane Gillis the whole time. He's got it down so good that it's unbelievable to me.
interesting.
And I just watch it, and I'm just like,
That is interesting.
it's just la 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 da, 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 there's this and then but da, da. What are you guys doing? Like, let's stop talking about all the past shit. What are we gonna do now?
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
that's what the whole thing about it was, which was ridiculous. So, hey, do whatever you're gonna do out there as Americans and vote, and do your thing, and make sure you have the right information on who you're voting for, and just make sure everyone vote. I mean, at this point, it's
Did it change your mind at all?
No.
Were you were undecided before, or did you?
no.
Or you were kind
I've
of
been.
you kind of know where you're going.
I've been undecided. I might not even vote,
Oh wow. Okay.
but I will.
something,
I'm just talking
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I think we need to get back to some of this bullshit everybody gets mad about what side they're on and everything else.
Right.
It used to be a private thing.
Right.
Yep.
No one needs to know who the hell I vote for.
How much
like
money
a-
you
yeah.
make?
They don't need to know all that shit, So I think it's very important. Just vote and do your thing, and you don't need to tell everybody. Put it on this, on your socials or whatever. Just do your thing. I mean, I think that's the biggest problem right now. So
No, I work with a coworker, and him and his wife were like talking or whatnot, and she was just with her kids, like all about Kamala, like pushing it down their throat. And I feel like there's something about that generation on for me personally, like. I don't even know. I choose to live in the moment, and politics is not my love language. And it's crazy because it's like I have that privilege to vote, but I just feel like I can't concentrate into it because me personally, it's just I feel like I'm watching a really bad reality TV show. Like it's just like it's all scripted. It's all in my head, or like the way that it's perceived. It's not at all formal or educational. It's just like tit for tat, like watching Kim fight Chloe or whatever.
Right.
And it's just like there's no substance. And what does this do for the people at the end of the day? It's still the same shit, different story. Like it's just so it's funny though, the older generations, they're very passionate about it,
Oh,
like
they
trying
are.
to push it, and it's just like
They are.
they've lost my attention long ago,
Yeah. So for me, that's what I get that. I get both sides of what you guys both said. But like you said, the old regime is still pushing it, right? It's because, like for me, like a lot of people fought and died for that.
For sure.
this
That's what I'm
right.
saying. Like, I feel so rude because
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where it's like, I have the privilege. I live in a first world country. Like, I have these privileges,
Right.
but it's like for this, like, this is what
Yeah.
I'm fighting. Like, this is what I'm voting for. Like, this is the best that we got.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the point is so it kind of puts this pressure on you where you feel like, but at the same time, it's like I definitely am going to use my vote for sure. But, I get where people are at right now with this whole thing. And for me, I watch the debate front to back, and it's up to whoever decides, what they seen, what they took from it. I was undecided going into it. I kind of, got some stuff to back up more of a vote for myself, and I want to see the rest of it play out because a lot can happen between November 4th, is it 5th? I can't remember.
Well, I'll tell you what. Depending on what happens out on the election, they'll be wondering if we'll shoot Wednesday over here or not.
Well, look, you guys know primary votes start in 3 days.
No, I know they do.
So
Like around
people
the
and a
corner.
lot of people mail in ballots.
No,
and-
but I'm just saying after the election, I mean, you could see that the things are going to go fucking crazy. People are going to go nuts whoever wins. I mean, I'm just telling you, it's crazy to me.
It was a fucking sideshow though.
Oh.
Emily's right. It was funny.
Marcus, what you got?
Well, luckily, we pulled some strings at Mastermind, and we have Donald Trump on the phone in case you guys have some questions, just
No
for
way.
him to weigh in on how he feels about the whole
What's up,
thing.
Donald?
Yeah. What's up, Donald?
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
Hey.
You're sounding beautiful and big and beautiful. Quite frankly, this is the best podcast I think I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Truly.
Thank you.
My opponent, Kamala. Who really knows? It switches day by day. I don't care what she says. What she is, I don't care.
That's pretty damn
Hey,
good,
look, dude. Hey, Trump, let me ask him this question.
Go ahead.
How do you think Biden feels about Kamala and the Democratic Party right now?
Well, it's no secret. He hates her. But more importantly, he's napping. He's been asleep for a few years now.
Right.
But that's
my
okay.
God.
Oh man, that is.
He's
funny.
probably dreaming of the beach.
Everyone, that's
Thank
Tanner
you
Hall.
so
He's
much.
the
Yeah,
producer and editor for Mastermind and does our podcast. That was really good. dude.
improvisation. That
That was
that
very
improv
good.
was
He
hilarious.
He did have an NFL prediction as well.
Hey.
Quite frankly, I believe the Patriots are going to take it to the house. Unfortunately, the Raiders are not going to.
Yeah, you can say that. I ain't gonna disagree with
Go
you.
Pats.
Yeah.
Go Pats.
You can go fuck yourself. Since
God,
you brought
hit it
that,
quickly.
go ahead. We got to get into that later.
That's funny, dude. That's hilarious. Oh man.
All
That was
right.
hilarious. We got some clips
Flip
out of
the
that.
page on
for
here.
sure. Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. NFL star Tyreek Hill says police beat the dog out of me. Talking about dogs again. Okay. Admits to traffic stop errors.
Yeah.
That's intense.
You want to start?
This is wild, bro. Because when it hit, you saw one clip, and then you saw his interview, and he was talking about how he wanted to work with the police department and work in the community and make everything better. And then the other clip came out, and now you got everybody talking about it. To me, the whole thing is it's bullshit what happened.
Right.
Okay, the cops. Like Stu was telling me, they called it in later, bro. And they could have pulled. They pulled them. They knew who the hell it was right away. Everybody knows who Tyreek Hill is, especially they were close enough to the stadium.
Yeah.
But what was crazy to me is he's calling Drew Rosenhaus from his fucking watch phone.
Yeah, I see
Like he
it.
called his agent.
Of
You know,
course,
it's just it's really unfortunate. And Scotty Scheffler went through the same thing. I mean, he went to jail.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some of these athletes, I just don't even know what to think anymore. Like how he was treated. He shouldn't have been thrown on the ground like that and everything was going on. I don't.
Do you think it was a power trip, and you think that the police? Because look, I told you, man. Any publicity is good publicity or bad publicity. Any publicity works, right? So I think even the deeper part of it is like like you said, these police, they knew this is Tyreek Hill. You know, regardless of what the infractions he committed and whatever things he did. For them to forcefully put him on the ground. Then after he said he had knee surgery, sit him down again, and the way that they put him on leave.
No, they paid him. But now, Miami-Dade Department, they have their attorneys involved and they're going the other way with it.
He was talking crazy. Both of them.
Both of them were.
Both of them.
I just okay. So for me, I go from the jump. All right, because if I met you I don't know you. Like, okay, I'm sorry, but with that being said, it's one of those things where okay, so why'd you get pulled over? You told me why. Okay, because of the tint, right?
Right.
But it takes like a whole biker gang to sit there and like
Yeah.
a fix-it ticket, like a whole biker gang.
Yeah.
And then him, like I saw the video, so the cop is like then pounding on the window. It's like roll your window, and I get that for their safety. Like I get that for their safety.
Right.
On the flip side, on him, like he's a famous guy, so maybe he's like, I don't want all this like publicity. Cool, but it's like all this force, like all this energy for a fix-it ticket. Like
Right.
that's where I'm just like, and it took that many people and that aggression, and it's just like, I get the sense where it's like because you're famous, like I don't know, they know that area, but like how do you know you had knee surgery? But he's like communicating to you like I had knee surgery, like I can't.
See,
all the
that's
things,
where I
and
think
he's
it
being
goes
compliant.
wrong. Yeah.
Like he's being compliant. That's the biggest thing. It's like, so first off, why'd you get pulled over? Does it take all this excess force? And he's being compliant and he's communicating with you and he's lost and he's
Right.
trying to call his manager. Like he has work to do. Like it's just, so I get both sides, but it's just one of those things where it's like, does it really take that much like this whole biker gang
Right.
to sit
The
there and
officers-
put like a knee on him, and he was so aggressive.
Yeah.
Even with the other player,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
goes
yeah.
over to him, and
Yeah.
he's like so aggressive with him. And it's a power trip for them too.
That's exactly what
so it's
it
like
was.
a power trip for the famous person that's like, I'm famous, like I don't have to do this, but it's also power trip behind the badge, which
Yeah.
is like it doesn't need to be all these things.
We're gonna
you
get
know?
that boy.
Do you think he flicked his hair back when
Yeah,
he
I
did
saw
like
it.
that
I
too?
saw
They
it.
were
No,
they
I'm
were
just
like
kidding. I'm
they were
just
like
kidding.
we know who you are.
Yeah.
We don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, at the end of the day, hey, look,
a power trip
We'll
on
see
both
what
sides.
happens.
Mark,
But that
you got
was
a
messed
take
up.
on this?
No, I mean, I saw some about it, but I don't know too much. But
Right.
it seems like a lot of the same shit that we've
Well,
seen.
he went off in the game. I'll
Yes.
tell you that much.
Joy Taylor had a really good take on this, you know, and I appreciate it. She was, you know, I've seen this 20 years. It didn't surprise me. It's what happens, you know.
They just look like a bunch of bullies.
They
Yeah.
did that, especially that lead cop. What an ass. Should we hit the next one up, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
3, 2, 1.
Aw,
That's
that's a legacy right there.
that's a
That's my
legend.
childhood.
I talked to my mom about it today, and she goes, "Yeah, you know," he said a while back, "Well, we're all going to die one day," and he's just positive about it. But that man, he really touched my heart in a lot of ways. I was at Fresno State, and I read Fences for the first time. Okay, and I didn't. I never saw the production. I saw production at Fresno State, but just reading it, you could hear his voice when you read the dialogue. You could hear it just clear in your mind.
Right.
And he was just such a phenomenal person. And, you know, I loved him in Field of Dreams. He was so much fun, you know, I mean, and it's
That's
just,
magical.
you know, he was just such he's an icon.
Oh, yeah.
One of a kind. I mean, if you don't, you know, Darth Vader, that's him, you know, I mean, and that's the whole thing. It's just, it was, you know, I was out and about, and I told an Uber driver, he goes, "Oh, I used to work with him," and he didn't even know yet, you know.
Yeah.
So it's, it was
Sidney Poitier.
yeah,
You know, he's up there with the greats.
yeah, he's a great, yeah. So
He lived a long life, man. I mean,
Yeah, he did 93,
93. 93 is a long time, man. Yeah,
93.
for sure. He worked up for a while.
Yeah,
he
he
worked
did.
up to the end of that for a while.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark? Were you a fan of his?
Man, what a legend.
Right?
Yeah, it was. You know, Sandlot was always
When he was
first
blind,
time
when he was
I saw
blind in
Sandlot.
Sandlot,
Yeah.
he did really
Blind-
well.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
did so much
So much.
stage work.
Yeah, he did.
I just love that line in Field of Dreams when Costner comes to his door and they start talking. He's like, he said something about, he comes and gets this. He's spraying something.
Right.
Go back to 60. He goes, "Peace, love, dope." To this day, that's one of the favorite lines in the movie.
He started off theater.
Yeah,
right?
no, I mean,
Theater
he had
actor,
a
right?
big theater. I mean,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was known for Fences. Like, he did a lot of, August Wilson worked, you know?
He had a mean English accent on him too.
Yeah,
he was well versed actor.
Yeah, he
man.
was.
Bro, for sure. Yeah. R.I.P. Big Dog.
All right, let's go into the last one here. 3, 2, 1. iPhone 16. Is
Right,
it?
yeah, it's a new one
You
coming
gonna
out.
get one?
I mean, look.
It's like,
Let me say this. So I guess the features, the new features is what it is every time, right? The camera gets upgraded, different iOS system, and and more gigs to save stuff, and just to me, bro, it's just like I don't know. I mean, they're saying this one is supposed to be a game changer with the videos, but it's like I heard some people today saying that it makes the 13 obsolete now, and for me, the growth like. It's like they give you a little bit. It's like video game systems. They give you a little bit at a time, right? They have all this technology,
but they only, yeah.
but they give a
They're
little
really,
bit out at a time.
Fishing, breadcrumbing it,
yes,
breadcrumbing
yes.
it.
So it's like I'm like, dude, the 13 is still a good phone,
This
right?
one's efficient enough still.
Right.
I could still make calls.
Now the 16 is supposed to take. You know, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Well, you know, you as a content creator that you are,
Sure.
don't you think you should get it for the
video.
Yeah, I mean, don't you think?
We all make payments on it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, does anybody own their
Hell
phone?
no.
Does anybody in this room own their phone outright? Stu does.
Dude,
I guess
What
it's
number
like
is
a
your phone?
12.
I own this phone outright.
I don't own my phone outright.
And if I told you the number of this phone, everybody would be like, "What?" But it works efficient as fuck still.
You got, what is that?
8 Plus.
10.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a BlackBerry or something.
iPhone 8 Plus.
No, I have an 11 and I have a 13.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get at least one of these.
The
maybe
16.
two.
But
Maybe
hey,
two.
do you know more? I know some stuff about what the new features are. Do you know some more stuff, Mark, or no?
I don't know too much. I was getting to watch like what the upgrades are. The last one didn't do it enough for me to want to switch, but I've been meaning to switch, so I'm gonna wait for this one. I'll probably pre-order it on Monday.
Yeah, the Pro Max. You know, I thought by the 16 we would have a virtual keyboard that popped out of a screen. I mean, a light beam popped out, and we could just type. You know, I don't know.
I mean,
I was like, really?
I
I thought they were gonna like serve me in and out on the 16.
He thought about that at 3 o'clock in the morning. He was looking for munchies on his high. Oh, I need a screen.
Holographic.
Holographic. Can you imagine how many like
keyboard.
drunk texts you'd be sending with a holographic?
I mean,
I miss you. Damn it, the holographic.
I mean,
keyboard.
at this point, with my fucking hands, I should just get an iPad and use it for everything.
You should just, yeah. I was like,
Damn,
make an
I'm telling
iPad.
you.
Could you imagine Joe with an iPad Mini? That would be that's pretty much
He needs a stylist with his pinky up.
So I wanted to bring up something real
Let's hear
quick,
it.
which is, you know, we talk about a lot of life experiences and on here, and I'll tell you what. Sometimes, you know, I've said this many times. I talked about it to him earlier.
Sure.
You know, I always say, you know, anybody can reach out except one person, and we'll see where it go. I'll tell you this. Last weekend, couple of them motherfuckers came out the woodwork, and
So hold on. Some
Explain.
exes?
no exes.
No, not exes, but
No exes.
But you used to talk to him and then talk to him for a
Oh
while.
yeah, there's
and
one I
then you're
haven't talked
talking
to in
him
about a
again.
year and a half.
Okay.
And the other one's been about a year.
Sure.
And out of nowhere, I got blindsided, and I'm willing to entertain them. I don't know about. Well, we'll see. But
They
I
both
did.
hit you up?
Well, I ran into one.
Okay.
That's
Literally.
different, yeah.
Rekindled.
I think it's just like a coincidence. Like, oh,
No,
wow, that was weird.
I don't know
No, you
about that.
hung though. You hung out though, right?
Yeah, we talked.
So yeah, there
But
you go.
we
I
didn't really
mean,
rekindle. I was in my own wavelength. But
whatever, dude.
no, I just think it's funny
If I
because
seen an ex and or a girl I used to talk
well,
to in
no,
passing, I'd
it was
be
just
like,
all.
hey,
It was
that's
always
it,
friends,
peace.
but it doesn't matter. There was some hurtful shit that went on. It was
Okay.
weird. But the thing is, like, I'm more impressed that I put it out there to the universe all the time than it happened, and this one, bam, bam, bam. I'm
Oh, I
like,
get it.
God damn.
I've had that situation happen in a sense where like someone's popped in my head, and then like a week later or a month later, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like literally that happened to me at my job on Saturday. Like I thought of someone like maybe 3 weeks ago, like back in high school. I was like, oh yeah, I wonder how that person's doing. I hope they're doing great. I hope they're blessed. Lo and behold, they come in and they're like, and I was like, wait, I think I know you. And he's like, yeah, you're so-and-so's friend. And I was like, yeah, that's me. I was like, are you that person?
That's
He's like,
crazy.
yeah. And so it's like weird how like I think we put like energies,
You're right.
vibration, like you
No,
put it out there.
it's
And I'm like,
weird.
wait, what?
Yeah,
I
that
predicted
is
that.
true.
I'm a freaking fortune teller. Now I need to yell out numbers for the lottery, and then I'm gonna put that in there, and then it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get moolah because I called it.
All right, I
God.
think you've been smoking some of his shit a little bit too much.
I'm just going off what you said.
No, I know, but about the numbers, I mean, you could
That's
try.
funny,
it. That
though.
is funny,
I
but
don't
it's funny how that works with the
Yeah.
universe. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, if you put it out there, sometimes it will come back. And, you know, it's just, it was rewarding in a way. So I just wanted to put that out there to y'all today.
Speaking of that, that's funny. That's great. Did you guys see the Shannon Sharpe leaked video today?
What?
Oh God! All right.
Explain.
Oh, they're gonna be talking about it still next week. But so you know how everybody was bashing him about being gay and whatnot, and regardless of what your sex is, it doesn't matter. But he said he got hacked, right? He's like, hey, he puts out a text. Shannon Sharpe got hacked. So if you see anything, that's not me.
It's not real.
So the videos, it's like literally he doesn't realize he went live on his phone. He was probably on Instagram and actually went live, and he's beating cheeks. And you hearing everything, bro. Every last thing, dude. And everybody's like, it's like, oh my God.
No. Look at Stuart's face. I wish we could get Stu's eyes.
Holy
And you can
shit.
hear the girl, you hear the whole thing, dude. And I was like, I say that to say this. I was going to, because that's crazy, right? I was going to ask you guys, have you guys, what's the time you've been scammed before or like hacked or a situation where you felt dumb as hell that you fell into that trap? Like, I remember one time I was in the parking lot and this guy came up to me and he was like, He's like, hey man, I got cologne in the back, you know, like hey man, if you want to buy some cologne, and I needed some cologne at the time, and I was like, okay. I thought he had some legit cologne.
Motherfucker gave you water.
I know. I go to the trunk, and I noticed they're knockoffs, and I'm like, all right, you know, I was like, let me still smell them, right? And I was like, let me see.
And he's like,
Look, no. Damn. Took that
just
way.
because that's scary. That's how you have to think as a girl.
A girl, yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's chloroform. He's gonna kill me.
I'd have choked him out. But he I smelled, you know, a couple. He was like, man, it's just like the colognes. I was like, okay. I didn't spray any on my skin. I was just smelling them. And I bought one. Like $60, right? I was like, all right, cool. You know, Izzy Miyake, I think it was, because Izzy Miyake's like $200 in the store, and I was like, $60, I'll buy it. So I started using that shit, fucking broke out.
God damn.
Dumbass shit, dude. I was like, damn, I got scammed. $60 out the hole. You guys got any stories similar?
Not really.
No. Come on, you've been hacked.
I mean, I haven't been hacked.
But it wasn't
You've
for
been
money.
scammed.
It wasn't for money.
Come on. None of you guys been scammed.
Not for money or scam like that. Like, I'm okay. Well, no, I kind of
Come
like.
on.
But Temu is like, fuck you, Temu, sometimes, honestly. Because, like, they had Halloween pumpkins, and they advertised them as, like, these talking freaking pumpkins. And I was like, okay, cool. Oh, shit, these fucking things talk. Like, that's awesome. My kids would love this shit. I go to buy it, and it was, like, $10 per pumpkin. Like, one was a scary one was a funny one was, like, a witch. I was like, yeah, let's buy one of each. So I spent $30. And I got it. And they're, like, these, like, this size, like, plastic things that
Right,
don't do
that don't
nothing.
do-
And I was like, fuck it.
See, you got
Like,
scammed too.
Yeah, but that was different. Like online scams are like, I don't know, one thing.
See,
but
I know this fucking
people
guy.
scams.
This guy's lying.
Man, I ain't
You've
no
been in these streets too
motherfucker.
long to not been hustled on some
I'll
shit.
tell you what, I hustled someone.
Oh, well, okay. Let's hear that then.
I've done that too.
I bet you have. I bet you have.
No, I mean, Mark had to leave, you know,
Let's hear
but
that.
I was with
They don't
Mark,
need to
and
know
it
that.
was Tom Batelson's birthday, right? And we were fucking looking for presidents. He's a Bronco fan. He was drinking at the time.
Sure.
So I went in this fucking sports store, and there was this fucking Broncos flask, and I looked at it, and it had a little ding on it, right? And I told the fucking lady, she goes, I go, how much is it? She goes, 45. I go, oh, there's no way I'm paying 45 for this fucking thing. I go, look, it's got this on. She goes, well, how much you pay for it? I go, 20. And Mark's sitting here goes, are you really fucking haggling at the fucking guy? And I was haggling with him.
Yeah.
I got it for 25.
Man, I know you done got robbed on some
No.
weed. You done bought some bad weed. You done bought some bad shit before, man. All right, that's fine.
I'm being honest. I've never
guess
got
it's a
scammed
chance.
before.
I
It's
guess
just a
I'm
nice
just
thing.
an asshole.
Just
I'm
an
the only
asshole. No, I mean,
dumb
hey.
asshole up
Doinks
here.
on the side of
Shit
the table.
happened, bro. You know, I mean, I just don't pay those people like that no mind. Sometimes I just walk away. They
No,
always
see,
got
my
some
sisters
shit
make
going
fun of
on.
me because, like, my middle sister, Lindsay, in particular, she's always like, Emily, you're beans. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Because I'm the brownest one. Like, I'm Irish and Hispanic. And so because I
Who
get more
speaks the most Spanish though?
you. Anyways, with that being, because I know where he's trying to go with this, so I'm outsmarted him. With that being said, como se dice, I'm Beans. My sister always calls me Beans. And I'm like, why? And she's like, because you're like Jack the Beanstalk. Like, you'll freaking buy beans and be like, oh, they're magical beans. And then I buy them. And so she's like, always like, Emily, that was a
That's a
Beans
good
Jack
analogy.
Beans reference. So that was a Bean Jack's bean. And I'm like, yes, okay. She's like, okay, Jack, okay, Beans. And I'm like, fuck. That sucks. I just am open to great ideas.
I know, right? So that's a form of it too. I think it's a cancer trait, right?
Yeah.
Should we get into? That's what she said.
Yeah, because that's what my sister said
Yeah.
on that one.
Let's do that.
If
Let's hear this.
a famous person were to play you, who would you choose and why?
Holy shit!
And
that's
it's so
a
in a
good
movie, huh?
What?
Or a famous person to play you in a movie,
Play you
or
in
just,
a movie.
or
It could
just
be
a-
dead or
just-
alive. But
Wow, that's a
like,
good one.
Yeah, I know. We always think about my sisters and I have like we
So
don't have a lineup.
resembling you? I mean,
Yeah,
it's got
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like who could play you? Like who could like
Who
you're
would you
like
pick?
like
who would
you're
you cast to be? Right.
like you know how like Amy Winehouse passed away and they picked that character, like who can execute you the best, whether they look like you or why are you laughing?
because it's fucking hilarious.
it is.
Oh, what?
'cause I was thinking of
You don't think the
people.
same thing?
Yeah,
I've
I
never
love it.
thought that
does
before in my
I love
life.
it.
No, who would play? Because
I'm laughing
I'm
'cause
my
I
own.
know.
I'm the director of my own life.
So who
And
would play
so,
you?
Brittany Murphy.
Really?
A trillion%. I know she's deceased,
That's-
but I
that's
think like
good.
her personality, like her heart, her energy. I think like as a blonde, skinny little girl, like I could probably look like her. She's so freaking beautiful. But you know, if not her, then Sandra Bullock. But for sure,
That's
huh?
That's his
Is it really?
celebrity
Sandra.
crush.
Oh God, that really.
just give me 8 hours,
No,
please. That's all I
God.
want is 8 hours.
Oh,
Just give me 8 hours.
No.
Just give me 8 hours.
No, Brittany Murphy would
I'm
be
not
mine.
asking for
I
much.
think,
Just
like,
8
her
hours of your life,
spirit,
that'd be
her
fun.
bubbliness, like,
Oh, the
you
whole
know,
thing.
she's so quirky and cute.
If I had to wake up
and
to that
kind.
every morning for the rest of my life, I'd be one happy fucking man. I'll fucking tell you that.
Oh God.
That escalated. So
got
yeah,
him
those would
started.
be mine too. But for sure, Brittany Murphy. Unfortunately, she's not here with us. God rest her soul.
Yeah.
Right.
I
that'd be
like
mine.
that. I like that.
Right. Who are you? Go. And why?
Oh, me? Okay.
Okay.
Sam Jackson.
See, no, I don't. Nobody ever says I look like Sam Jackson, bro. Nobody,
Do you feel
only
like
him.
your personality? is
No,
like,
not at all.
I got it.
think. Oh, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. I don't think.
No.
All right. So what
This
I
is
get.
interesting.
So in life, what I get most every time, the couple people, I get Tyler Perry, often. Right. I know. I don't know. That's what people say. They say, "Oh, you look like Tyler Perry." And then what's that other dude's name? It's a Mexican cat. I can't remember his name. right now.
You asking us like we know.
She knows. We've discussed
It's
this
because I
before.
speak broken Spanish. So I know.
What's the? He does the
Almost
skits.
not
I
DJ.
just want to see if you picked up on
He
it.
does the skits. The skits when he has the thin mustache and he does
Wait,
the
on
funny.
like Instagram?
Yeah, on
that guy
Instagram.
Concrete. I can't remember.
Yeah,
his
we're
full
giving him a
handle.
shout out right
yes,
now,
I don't know
but-
if we should tag him in this.
People
but
be
yeah,
saying that. People be saying that shit
I think
all the
it's the
time.
humor. I think it's the humor for sure.
No, but I mean, I think that's the only people that I mean, if I picked, I would pick someone a lot more. But that's what people say. I don't know. So what about you, Joe?
Well, I'm not going to say the obvious question because I got in a debate
That's why I
about this
started laughing.
fucking other day.
I started laughing.
And I do not look like
started
Joey
laughing.
Diaz, and I've said it many times on this platform before.
Joey
we know
Diaz
nothing
and Joe
look about.
Rogan mix.
Yeah, that was
If
funny.
Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan
We're
had
gonna
a
have a
baby,
baby.
it'd be you. Oh God.
I would say,
Sorry for the clap.
I would say, this is going for a little reach, but like James Gandolfini.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Or Nick Cage. Because I've heard a bunch of Nick Cage.
I
Damn,
can
oh,
see
you guys
that
are
though
doing-
too. I think that one
all
leads
'cause of
more
the
for
eyes.
me.
Who
yeah.
you want to play you, and not who
Yeah.
looks like you and play you.
But like, who can
Because
like?
I would definitely not
execute
pick
that?
Tyler Perry. Just people say I look like him. What?
I've never been to
Because
no,
you have
someone
to
said I look
resemble.
like.
I'm confused.
No, I've had one girl at the grocery store and I felt like so flattered. She's like, "You look like what's her name? Vanessa Hudgens." And I was like, "Girl, that girl is younger than me, and she's like so cute and quirky and bubbly. Like, I'm for it. Yeah, sure. But I don't feel like I look like her, or like I act like her. But yeah.
Well then, shit. Let fucking Denzel or Will Smith play me. Then
Give me
shit.
someone
What do you?
sexy.
I've heard a lot of them over the years that are fucking weird. I heard Nick Cage, fucking Ross from Friends, fucking Goldberg, Joe Namath,
Ross from Friends.
fucking John
That's
Travolta,
really random.
fucking Scott Bakula, fucking Goldberg.
People say I called you
Goldberg, bro.
I see it.
Goldberg.
I see that one.
You
Like,
That
that's
one
the
makes
I
that
put
one
money
makes
on.
the most sense to me.
That's the
No,
one.
Goldberg hurt her.
I used to love Goldberg.
No, that his intro song is fucking sick, bro. They hate
smoke
him as a
coming.
wrestler, but I
Oh,
like Goldberg.
Yeah. That movie did the jackknife too. Yeah, that's funny. I
Ooh.
know we took that
And
far.
no,
That's
it's all
what she
good. That's
said.
what she said. So there's that.
Good one.
Yeah, I hope
I
you guys
like that
enjoyed.
one. It was fun.
Yes. If you guys want to play me in biopic, I'll do castings later.
Hey, we touched on it. That's funny. We touched on it a little bit last podcast, but I kind of want to discuss a little bit more about like the passage of lineage, right? So is it more important? You think it's more important for a mother to be?
Hold on. Put it up! There it is! I mean, come on, bro. We're talking about who's going to play us, and, well, let me get into lineage, and we're going to do this, and
That's
fucking
funny.
just switch it
Like,
over.
we're gonna bring up
Jesus
last conversation
Christ.
because I was really marinating on
Good
that one.
God.
We touched on it. We didn't really.
No,
get,
go ahead. You got the floor.
I
It's
know.
you. Left field.
So we were discussing the lineage and stuff, and like, do you think it's more important for a mother to have kids or a father to have kids? Like, because dads think like, I gotta have a kid to pass my name down and my lineage down, and then mothers, are instinctive. So what do you think? What's your opinion? What's your guys' opinion on that? And then you don't have to. You can pick both, but you
Well,
think
it's our opinion, of course.
Yeah, it's your opinion. What do you?
Now,
guys
since the only one that has any kids in this room would
I
be
think you
Emily.
should lead. I think
I
I need.
think
I
so.
think
I
I
don't
need
need
to
to lead.
sit backseat on this one because I have kids. So I think.
I think
wanna hear.
it's got to. I think when I talk about relationships, I talk about 50-50 all the time. And sometimes it changes. It goes from 60-40, blah, blah, 20.
Right.
That, though, it's got to be 50-50. It has to be. Actually, it should be 100-100, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
I mean, it should be 100-100. I think those are. I think they both should be present. And I know people that have had ex-husbands that are horrible with their kids, and I know people that their ex-wives have been horrible with the kids. Right. And I read something today that I was going to put up for flip, but it was just too much. I mean, just seeing what goes on, like 2 kids died in a car because of the heat because they were left in
saw
that.
that too. I saw the
What
same
the
one.
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Be present with your children. And I think that's the biggest problem now. Again, I don't have any kids. I just know from talking to people that have kids and this and that. Dude, you need to be there and nurture them and take care of them. Right. That's what a parent does.
So two parent household.
Well, I think if you don't, then it's got to be 50, 100 when it's not there, you know? So that's...
What's yours before I answer? As a parent.
You know, I mean, I think the same. I think both should be present. You know, for sure. But at the same time, lives, as Emily says.
Life is lifing. That's like my hashtag. I want to get it tattooed like life.
Don't get it on your
lifing.
face right
Yes,
now. No, don't
damn
get it on
it.
your face.
This is where my sister would say
That's
beans,
terrible.
Jack
No.
Beans.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Fucking put it on your nose.
Oh, I should. Life be lifing.
That would be better. But no,
Keep
I mean,
smoking his
it's what
weed.
it is. A good, solid mom, I think, trumps. I mean, I think a father is very important for a lot of different reasons, but a solid mom, I think that gets you over the hump.
I've been blessed to have both of them, so.
Good solid mom.
Now I'm going to chime in. Now, ready?
Yeah.
Sit down, buckle up. All right. I'm putting it here. With that being said, I will say, so going through my divorce and navigating like all my things, it's one of those things where regardless of the person or whatnot, as a parent and looking as a parent and even judging myself, I've seen on like this, I'm scrolling through Instagram and this mom said it perfectly. She's like, I'm a better father than I am a mother. And that hurt home. Like that hit my heart because I was like, oh, I fucking resonate with that. Like I hate that for me, but like that makes sense. Because I feel like as a woman in this generation, like the past generation, there was so many like single moms that raise sons that they're soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now even in the dating world or like talking to guys,
It's overall.
I've realized that if they don't have a good relationship with their mom, they're not going to be good to you. And I've learned that from like my past
So true.
relationships. So if you don't have a good relationship, and granted, she might be broken, she might be chaotic,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, but it's
like
so
if
true.
you don't have a good relationship or love or respect for your mom, regardless of what she was, regardless of where you're at now or how annoying she is,
Right.
if you don't have that respect for your mom, you're not going to be good to your partner.
That's so true.
And so with that, I've dated people that have gone through that and not at all talking shit because that was my choice to be with that person. And I saw past their flaws because
Facts.
I saw that they were broken and I connect to broken people because I'm broken. I feel like I'm a freaking mess all the damn time. And
You should give yourself a little bit more credit than that.
that's what I'm saying. I'm so cute.
I'm just
I
telling
come
you
with
all the time.
snacks. With
Well,
that, though,
I'm being
it's just one of
positive,
the, I know.
okay.
I love that.
Continue
Thank
though.
you.
Continue
Thank
though.
you.
My mom used
But
to
with
say
the
that all
mom-
the time. I'm your mother and your father.
Yeah, and that's the weirdest thing. So when I saw this, like, of course, the algorithms, whatever it is that you're liking, you're
Yeah.
relating to, like, I saw that interview and that woman. So I don't quote. It's not my genius
Yeah,
that
for
came
sure.
up with this, but it resonated with me so much, and it kind of makes me resentful as a mother. I'm a better father than a mother because I have to fucking make this. I have to execute this. I have to be structured. You go to bed. I can't be that maternal person that I know that they need to be, where it's like just yesterday. And I like literally cried when I put my kids to bed. I played Barbies with them. I didn't want to. I had laundry to do. I had fucking soccer
right.
shit to fill out. And I'm like bored and they're talking, and it's like so stupid, but it's like they need that mom shit. They need that. And all I could give them is 15 minutes and they want more, but I'm like, I got other shit to do. And it's like, it should be my role. And the man should tap into that. But I feel like the mother, like that's our that's our maternal. So it's like me at my job, even I'm super maternal at the school with all the kids at the school. Like I can give that because I know I'm like clocked in. Okay. And I'll give that and I'll go back home. But when I go home, now I have to clock in as a father and I can't give them that. And I know that my kids pick that up. And my eldest has told me, Mom, sometimes I feel like you like the other kids more than you like us. And that I'm like,
That's
shit,
tough.
dude, like it's exhausting and it's sad because it's like I feel like I'm failing, but I know it's not me. So I constantly trying to give myself enough credit, enough grace to be like, you know what? Like I've dated people, I've married people, whatever, that it's just they haven't healed from their shit, from their trauma, from their family's bullshit, that now I have to kind of step into both roles, but I chose that because I know I have a good heart. Like I know I don't choose bad people. I just choose broken people, and I want to fix people, but you're not my kid. And so like I've been raising a man. Like you need to be the man and you need to lead, and now I'm doing the man shit. So with that lineage, like yes, the title, but as a man, like a man should love his wife so freaking much that the kids see like that's what a man does. Yeah. That's what a man does. And she's not just this like princess that gets things or like whatever. Like she can roll up her sleeves too and take out the trash if need be, but that the man always is checking in and doting on the woman. You know, that's just so yeah. No,
Snacks, I have to say that was very heartfelt what you said.
Thank you.
So I'm thinking the mom then, right? The mother that's more important, right?
I think it's
because she can step in and be because the dad has a hard time stepping in and being the motherly figure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But the mom
because
can
it's
step
like
in.
it's harder for guys though. I think that and that's where it's like I feel bad for men in a sense because it's like it's harder for you guys. Okay, like for instance, so it's harder for guys to put down that like strong like ego shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And be vulnerable and then heal with that. Like dig into that and feel it and go through it and be like, all right, well, I am feeling and it's okay to feel sensitive. I think like that's the stereotype that the guys have, but as the same thing in like flip side is women, it's kind of the same thing. We have to be nice all the time. And there is one thing that I've seen recently too is I'm tired of being a nice person. And like women, I'm tired of being a nice person because I'm a good person.
I hear you.
And there's something so different with that. Like I don't need to be nice to you. And girls I feel are so programmed and like groomed in that sense to be nice all the time.
Oh, bullshit.
So, you know, like we're nice all the time.
Come
We're
hang out
nice
with
all
me.
the time.
I'll let you fucking run into some fucking people that ain't fucking nice at all.
It's like whereas like guys, like
Whores.
it's harder for them to, Whores.
No, keep
No.
you're spitting game.
It's just some of those things. So like I think like guys like they're so like it's sad for them that they don't have that grace to like be vulnerable and sad boy.
Right.
They don't have that grace because you have to be toughen up.
Yeah.
Like you know, quit crying.
Well,
Like,
I think
programmed
all
to be
men
nice.
are sensitive. Lance is sensitive and I'm sensitive.
Everybody.
I'll call
But
right
you're not
out. I don't
given
give a
that
fuck.
grace though.
Every
That's my
person.
thing. It's like no one, like everyone will judge you because you're being nice, whereas everyone would judge me if I'm like stop hitting on me, and they're like, you're being mean. Well, yeah, I am being fucking mean.
I
Like
get
you know
that.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I don't want to be. I'm not a nice girl anymore. So no, I'm not nice. I'm a good person. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm not tough guy. I'm a good person. You know, like I am vulnerable. I have fucking feelings. You know what I'm saying?
So it has to be different rules then, right? For different genders.
I think it's just seeing. Yeah, well, for sure, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it
Can
is.
we everybody admit that finally, right?
Yeah, I think it's just like noticing and acknowledging both and giving, like I said, that space to be like, yeah, you are a man, and you should nut up, but you know what? You're a human being, and you've been a kid once, and you've fallen off of a bike, get hurt. Okay, well now cry about it. Feel your feelings, you know. And as a girl, like, you know, you don't have to say nice things to a stranger that wants to give you a lollipop because guess what? They're gonna throw you in the van. You know, like straight. I've always told my girls that too. I'm like, dude, if someone offers you candy, you tell them to fuck off. You tell them to fuck off. I was like, because I'd rather them be wrong and like say sorry to someone that's genuinely like being kind to them than for them to like be in the car. Oh, okay, I'll go get candy even though this is strange, and they're gone. Like be rude as fuck. I don't give a shit. You tell them fuck off.
Yeah.
Get my mom.
Those
I like where this is going. I like these thoughts coming out of your head. This
Sorry,
is
it's
good.
all the
That's
thoughts, all the
good.
things.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's. So I
Yesterday
think the mom,
I was in the car and I got a Amber Alert that hit the radio and my phone.
That shit's real, bro.
It is, and it's oh man, if God gave me the grace, I would fucking kill everyone.
like
And
those
you lay
petties.
hands on a kid, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I can hear that. Oh.
Elderly
Damn.
or disabled
I
too.
think you learned a lot about Emily over here this
Snacks
past couple minute breakdown. Here we at.
Fucking flew out.
Jesus.
Better watch
Hey,
her. I
look.
be walking next to
Not
her.
sorry.
I
and not
feel
say
you.
anything.
Yeah,
No, I
don't-
feel her though. She
don't be weird.
spit some game to all the ladies listening.
Yeah, she spit some game. But I will say this.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah,
Going a little deeper about women and men.
Ooh.
love that.
Okay. Women are all related. You guys
That's
are
a fucking
all,
bold statement.
all
Let's hear this.
related.
What?
It's
What?
the
Women are from
same
Venus,
shit.
men are from Mars.
Dude, it's the same
Let's hear
shit.
it.
They're all related.
Let's hear it.
It's all related. The whole thing when you start talking to a woman and it goes down this road and I do.
Love the
Make
side
a
effects.
fucking decision.
I
Stop
get that.
fucking playing around.
Yeah,
That's what you guys all do. That's why you're all related.
No, okay.
Okay, I am a hopeless fucking romantic,
He's
and I'm
talking
fine
about
with
dating.
it. But I'm talking about dating, but in general. But see,
Yeah, yeah.
then you say that, then the rebuttal is, well, men do this and that.
No,
We're gonna go
we
through
had
all
a
this
slight
shit.
conversation
No, a
on
slight.
this. A
Yes,
slight
you're right. Yeah.
conversation. Yes,
It'll be
yes, yes.
deeper one day. Fuck.
So
Hearing
fun
that
fact.
shit all the time.
So I agree with you though. That's a funny part. It's like I completely agree with you. I'm not disagreeing in any way. I won't say that like we're related because some of them are fucking dumb broads, but like
She said broad.
dumb broads.
Love
I
it.
love that
But
word.
I
I mean,
see-
I know a lot of women, but I love it. I like the fucking word.
Love
Dumb
the word
broads.
too.
I don't know how to say it.
Fucking broad over here.
I love it when he says it. It's much better when he says it than I do. but
So a lot are
No.
dumb broads, but some are
some are not like myself.
fucking hilarious.
But I took a psychology class like back in high school, and this like I was like, oh, that makes sense. Girls, I don't know if you've heard this before. Girls think like spaghetti.
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
heard it.
right. And so like you pull a noodle and you're sitting here talking about soccer practice. And but wait, hold on. It's touching that noodle that's thinking about laundry, and that noodle that's like, oh, I need to get my car clean, and that noodle that's like, I haven't gotten laid in 3 days, and that noodle that says like, whatever, I lost my car keys. Like it's all these freaking noodles and it's touching all the things. I was like, guys, think like Egos. So you think in boxes. You're compartmentalized. It's like my car, sexy time,
Well said.
clean my
said
feet.
sexy time.
You know,
Clean
like
my
it's just
feet.
all the things.
God damn.
I'm just saying.
Holy
You guys
shit.
just like are compartmentalized. We're not. We're deep in like everything. It's like I think like women.
I think I'm in a therapy session
I know,
right now.
right?
God, okay.
This got
let's-
really deep, really
yeah,
quick.
I
I think
like-
women are like born with this like innate gift of ADHD, and
Yeah.
like,
Nah,
it's a
you what,
blessing and a
yeah, I
curse. Because I
guess.
know
I don't
guys
know.
have it. I don't know like scientifically like if guys have it more than girls do, but I feel like women probably should or not should, but I think that we would. Because like being the like we're did all the things all the time. I kind of feel like
Well, you guys are
this isn't
different
me having an
chemicals than us.
ADHD having an episode right now. Like is I think like women, you know the old school like phone lines when they used to unplug and plug in. Okay,
yeah.
let me connect you.
Yeah.
Like
Just
that's what
one
I
way.
think of for like women and wives and things. So
Yeah.
yes, I agree. Women are not related, but as of dating, we can be a little
I mean, they all
complicated.
scandalous.
I don't know about scandalous.
I do.
Well, of
Nay.
course,
I do.
she's gonna stick up for her.
You
her
should
kind.
see what the fucking
no.
happened the other fucking day when I was
Oh my
working.
God.
All right. This
What
lady
happened?
shows up. She's a decent looking woman. She had a little bit of a personality. I sit there, talk to her, get her. She's, I want to buy this before he gets here. It's my second day. Okay, cool. And I start talking to whatever, and she's saying, "Oh my God, your voice and that, and you have blue eyes, yeah, blah blah, cool." Dude shows up, get him his drink. I just leave them the fuck alone. I'm walking back and forth. The beers are like half. I don't need to say anything. Just do my thing. She fucking goes to me. Why aren't you talking to me anymore? And I'm like, because you don't need anything. She goes, well, you were talking before. I go, he's supposed to be giving you the attention you need, not me.
Yeah.
I'm the big fucking show back here anyways. I don't need to give you any attention. Talk to him. He gets up. He's a dorky looking motherfucker too. He gets up and walks away from the fucking bar. And she goes, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I like you more than I do him. I go, don't put me in this fucking situation. I got my own goddamn problems.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to Off the Script Therapy featuring Joe and Emily. That was great. You guys got some problems out there. Good to hear. Nah, I'm just
Okay,
joking.
Lance,
That was
share
really
yours.
good. No,
We don't want to go down this rabbit hole without you.
No,
It's
that
not
was
the same.
that was hilarious. You guys killed that shit. I want to ask you guys another funny question, really quick, low-key. Or do we want to play a game?
Either or.
Or
Let's do both
I
and
want
we
to
can
go in
make
the
it
corner
quick.
real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So-
I figured after that therapy session, you already hit the corner a little bit. But
Well, I
let's-
kind of did,
let's-
but whatever. I mean, we could just put it up, whatever.
Let's hear it.
You know, it's crazy now.
That was really good, though. It was funny.
This is great.
Yeah.
I love this for us. Don't be sorry. Just be better. Let's go, Joe.
I don't even know what to follow up with now for all that shit. I'm not
had
gonna fucking
it.
lie about.
But you had
do
it.
got
It
it.
was great.
You know,
So I found this funny. I was gonna talk about some, but I'm gonna go into something else real quick
Okay.
because I
Okay.
found this today, and this is perfect because Lance is gonna fucking lose his shit when I
Okay.
talk about this because it's just who he is. Okay.
Okay.
4 zodiac signs who are good at roasting people. So what do you think the 4 top? This is what it says. The 4 astrology signs, okay, zodiac signs that are good at roasting.
Roasting.
What do you think they are?
Oh,
Gemini.
Yes, that's
Ooh.
one of them.
I already know.
God. That's my daughter.
Let's say Leo.
That is one too.
I can only imagine. I think all the aggressive signs will be that. So Gemini, Leo, What? Scorpio?
Virgo.
Yep.
Scorpio?
Virgo.
Not a Virgo. They had
Virgos
Sag on
are
there.
soft.
Really?
Virgos are soft.
See, I think of my sister. She's so aggressive.
I got
but-
3 of them. You
Wait,
got
Virgo?
you got a Leo Virgo. So we got Leo, and I have no idea about this. I've never even heard of it. Leo, Scorpio, and Gemini. 4th one.
Wait, is Scorpio one of them?
Yeah.
And then
I think they're mean.
Sagittarius.
I was gonna say
too.
Aquarius
Okay,
or
so-
Aries. I mean.
Yeah, Aries might be. Yeah. Let's hear
Lance
this.
likes, and I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah, we
For
know.
who doesn't fucking know?
I'm
On
a
this
bickity
platform,
boppity
and
boo.
Shout out
am.
Danielle Cedar.
Yeah, Danielle Cedar will Savage, you'll fucking love this, okay? She talks to me all the time anyways. I love you, kid. You know that. So so I'm reading it, right? It said, when Scorpios roast people, they're very passionate and very angry about it, okay?
Yeah.
And he calls me this fucking roaster, backhand compliment
Yeah,
fucking guy all the
absolutely.
time. And he
The
hit
best
the
at
fucking nail on the fucking head. And they say Geminis are very sneaky about it. And Leos don't get so aggressive, but they do. And the Sages just play the game the whole
No,
time.
my sister's a Sagittarius, and like we also googled like the ones that are like the highest serial killers.
Oh, Jesus
Supposedly, it's Sagittarius, which is my, and I can see that. So me and my brother-in-law, and like I don't do astrology, like oh the star went to the left, and so this
Yeah.
Wednesday you're gonna fall on ice
Sure.
cream, but like I think it's like birth order, you know, like I think it also has a part to play like who you are, you know what I'm saying? So my brother-in-law's a Pisces. I'm a Cancer, so we're both water signs. And with my sister, Natalie, like we have such a hard time. Like she'll say something, and we're like, I think she's mad at us. Like we get so like, I think something. Like what did I do? Like it's just one of those things. And she just
Yeah.
says things like as is, and like you can't read her. She's like a cold, blunt but non-expressive kind of a person. And we're like, I think I did something.
Right,
Like
right.
I don't know what's happening,
See,
and
there
I
you go.
fucking hate that. I hate that.
I don't think, while then we'll get into this. We still got a couple minutes here. I think that it's more the person is more in their sign, but what part of the month they were born. So if you were born on the second half of a month, then I think you're a mix between whatever sign is after you and then you. And that, because that's the moon you were born under. And I think that's more how you can tell. How people are.
I'm always amazed by the whole thing because, like I just talked about earlier today, how it's funny. It's all about around this fucking time too. Because it starts anywhere from fucking like July to like September, and then I go into a personal thing because the months of October, that was my brother's birthday, and then the month of his passing's in December. So I always get a little fucking weirded around in September, even though it's been a long time since he passed. It's always there. But this year, all this other fucking weird shit is just pulling around.
Yeah.
And it's really weird.
My eldest brother's a Sag, and my youngest sister is a Scorpio. So I got
So they
both.
constantly
Well,
roasting
no, her
you.
birthday's what, the 20th, right?
Yeah.
And mine's the 21st.
My brother's is the 26th.
And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on fucking air.
So
I don't
he's
give a
a
fuck.
Scorpio,
And I'm going
Sag.
to use a code fucking word I don't give a shit. And I've used it before, and he's going to be sick of this fight. No,
Oh,
actually,
God.
he's cool with it, I
Let's
think.
hear it.
So Blush is a Scorpio. And I
Fucking
started
Blush.
talking to Blush again. And I'm going to fucking tell you something about that
Yeah, I
damn
don't know
woman.
who that is.
No, that woman,
Oh.
dude, she's I'm not going to say savage because there's only one savage here, but fucking she's a fucking Scorpio. Like you don't fuck with us. It's hard because when you see them, like we have this exterior to do not fuck with us. That's all we ask. Mm-hmm. And when you do,
See, as a
could be
Cancer
consequences.
person, I feel like everyone looks at us as like love and light and like softness and compassion and like, oh, they're crybabies. But like, there's that 1%. You piss me off. There's a whole different side of
you're
me that
born
you will
under-
never,
Yeah.
ever freaking see, and I will drown you. You're gonna die. And I'll look at you in
Is
the
that your
eyes.
kinky thing?
I'll look,
Is that
no,
what
no.
She's born under
I
a
just will-
Gemini
I will-
moon.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Because,
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
So
I don't know. At the end of the
after
day, I think it's like
20th
birth order.
Look, after the 20th, so the 20th is the cutoff to the Leo moon, and then you're the Gemini moon. But
I'm the 13th.
yeah, I know. So we're like, that's why we have such a cool relation because it's like right
Oh
there.
shit!
Yeah.
At the end of the
but
day,
you're
for me,
funny.
like I will stab you while looking in your eyes, and just make sure that you
That's
like
romantic.
it, but be
Jesus.
scared at the same
that's
time.
that's romantic.
I think a lot of people are getting to know Emily now, right?
I'm just
You might as well
saying.
throw your handle out there right
Just-
now. What?
Hey, Tanner, you
I
have
will
anything to say
you
about
gotta
this?
look in that camera and say
I
that
will
again.
stab you and look you in the eyes at the same time. You're gonna like it, but you're gonna be scared at the same time. So
What were you
What is
gonna say?
I was
Yeah,
just
sorry,
gonna
Tanner.
say, the only thing I have to say is, are you doing okay? Is there anything I can do for you? I
could
just want to make
take-
sure that you're not upset with me.
Tanner, what is your sign?
Oh gosh, I
I
have
will
no
eat you
idea.
alive.
Oh Jesus!
I have no idea. I know I was born on Earth.
Good job.
I know the
Tanner,
moon
that's
was in the sky
He's
at
not
some
saying
point.
it because it's one that's gonna get her fired up.
No, I just like I feel like it's like birth order. It's just that I don't really read and sell that. I'm just just me personally. I will stab you.
That's crazy. So I think we'll save the game for next week, right?
We have 4 minutes.
Okay.
We can't do a game in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Speed run.
All right, do a
Let's go.
speed run. This is
Well,
speed.
all right. So I
Go.
wanted to play a riddle game. So, but you guys got to all come together then.
Motherfucker,
okay?
ain't no goddamn.
Well, look,
riddle.
come on, let's go.
Pipe
I got,
Piper.
and these are for kids. Come on, you guys got this. Tanner's in there.
What's up?
Stop.
Come on, I'll start off with something really easy.
Oh my god.
I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
Wait, this wasn't the game I thought we were gonna
This
play.
is the game we're playing.
That's a girl.
So get with it.
Okay, I'm tall when I'm young and I'm what?
I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
This makes my brain have to think too much. I don't like this. I'm tall when I'm young.
I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
This was the speed run game you
I know,
decided.
this is not at all.
This is
I thought
this
we
is
were-
a thinker.
Yes, dude, this is too
I
intense.
thought you guys would get it though, like quick.
No,
as-
Gary Coleman.
Candle, dude.
What?
A candle.
A candle.
Oh, that
All right,
makes
so
sense.
now wrap your mind around what
What
we're doing.
scent?
I don't want to.
All right.
What scent is the
That's
candle?
where my mind was. I was like, what scent candle is this?
All right. What is full of holes but still holds water?
A sponge.
There you go. See, that's how this game should work.
Okay, I'm
These are
trying
for
to,
kids.
but that's
the way he
too
fucking
deep.
said it.
I know.
Okay, technically the Titanic is full of water.
Oh, but not many holes.
Oh yeah, what are you talking about?
It's like snapped. It's like a cucumber.
Have you seen it? Did you go down the submarine?
No, but I've seen the movie. And like Rose
Don't
puts
take
her
your
hand
you like that
Logitech
movie?
controller.
Hey guys, you guys are taking away from speed run. What is always in front of you but can't be seen?
The future.
Ah,
Time.
look at him.
I was like, oh.
I was gonna say love.
Oh, that's beautiful,
I know.
Joe.
Yeah,
Both
well,
of
it's
us
a
got
beautiful.
so
I
sad,
say,
Tanner. We're like,
I say
"Aw."
beautiful things. Okay.
He's so poetic.
He
It's
says
the
beautiful things.
It's the Cancer in him. Or I mean the Scorpio in him.
What do you have in you?
What do you have in you?
Do we need to take a break for that?
No, we don't. Go to the next one with his games.
A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or a hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why?
He's bald. Alopecia.
Yes. See, you guys are getting it. You guys are on it now. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm
We already
old.
did that candle.
That's Gary,
bro.
Gary Coleman, dude. It's Gary
I
Coleman.
was trying to trick you.
I
guys.
think it is Gary Coleman.
Oh my god.
Joe, I think you're onto
That's the
something.
answer, 'cause clearly he
Yeah,
said
it's
it
Gary
again.
Coleman.
I was gonna be
We're gonna
like,
get
I thought
them
the
again.
kid-
See,
everybody's so loud.
you know when, hey, see, that's Lance's like real laugh when he does this because last week it was the three of us in the car and Stu, and he was telling this story. I'm not even going to talk about it on there. He was laughing the whole time like that. Look at his ass.
I just, it's funny listening to you guys. What comes once in a minute, twice in a
Oh
moment,
man.
but never in 1,000 years.
Once in a minute, what?
What comes once in a
Haley's
minute?
comment.
What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Gary Coleman.
The letter M.
That sucks.
I know, right? Yeah, but it makes
Oh,
sense.
I had to think about it. That took me a minute. I was like, moment. Oh, I get it.
All right, I will do. This will be the last one. All right, you guys got this. I'm not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I? And then we'll end it there. You guys got this.
I'll let you take
No,
that.
I'm fucking just laughing. I don't even fucking know. And I'm
I don't
talking.
know
We're
any
talking
of
about
these
fucking.
Tanner,
We're talking about
Tanner,
Gary
help
Coleman.
Us out.
You have to
Help us
repeat
out.
it.
I have to pull it up again.
I didn't have time to write that down.
I'm not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I?
A flower.
Close.
A plant. A
Close.
human being.
Close.
Vodka.
Vodka.
I
Close.
just was trying to
Whatever you say, I'm going to say close. Fire.
Fire.
like this episode.
Yeah.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Wait, Alta, you love
segue.
me so much right now. Hey yo. My brother-in-law does that all the time. It's
Oh
contagious.
man. Hey, shit. Let's get up out of here, man. Where can they find you at, Joe?
Bada boom. Bada
That
bing.
kills the that kills the mic, bro. He's gonna have to edit that.
You can find me nowhere.
God.
At the real Joe Rosati. I'm probably going to switch that name again, I think, though.
Don't keep doing that.
I thought we discussed this many times. You haven't been along. We discussed this many times.
Mitts. Yes, the mitts.
So you're gonna change it to Joey Mitts?
I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I will. No one gives a shit anyway. So it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
simmer
it's all
on it.
about for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
last time I switched my name, I had people crying and shit.
You did.
They were all fucking upset about it.
Oh, don't cry.
I don't think you should change it from Rizot and Hizot to the real Joe Rosati. It's not gonna.
Shut the fuck up. Shout out to Mastermind Media. You know, Mark Rodriguez and his crew, you guys are amazing. And
We love
Tanner,
you.
you fucking killed it today.
Well, I'm
So,
gonna ask
have
Tanner
fun.
his handle.
Yeah, so thank you. I mean, Mastermind is just, it's family. So it's been great, dude.
Where do they find you at there, Tanner?
They can find me at Tanner Hall. Hall is spelled with 2 A's and 1 L.
Cool.
Why is he so
Fancy.
serious now?
He's
so fancy.
Go ahead and do the voice.
Hey,
Quite frankly, you can find Tanner. Tanner Hall, 2 A's, 1 L. Just wait till Kamala comes in here.
right?
Oh my lord.
You have to type the handle, and if you type the handle, then you're typing with words.
That's good.
Typing
man.
with words.
I will spit this up.
Don't do
Don't do that.
I know,
Joe.
I didn't.
I got to clean that up.
Right? Where can they find you at, Stewie?
Stu's Productions.
1B.
Where you at, him?
I am at norm.ily me on all the things.
All the things.
All the things.
What would you say about our OnlyFans there, Stu?
No more only. I mean, shit. I just might as well create an OnlyFans just so that
That's
people can like
funny.
sit here and send me shit.
Funny running joke, you know. And I am _ son. And make sure you guys go and subscribe, like, follow, and check us out next time.
We'll
right?
see you soon.
Okay, bye.
I go the hardest.